the start. Take me back to the start. Take me back to the start. Take me, take me. And then I race and I face and I died. How I died. How you soothe me, free me. Oh, from them. Take me back to the start. Take me back to the start. Take me back to the start. Take me, take me. Hey guys, my name is Sacha TERRAT, and this next song is called Serenity. You come around, you go again, without a sound. You try to plan. You fade into the higher grass. You wait until the day has passed. Who is gonna make you feel again? Who is gonna make you feel again? Who is gonna make you love again? Who is gonna make you whole again? You gauge the scene when you come in. You stage you seem to never reveal. Who is gonna make you love again? Who is gonna make you feel again? Who is gonna make you love again? Who is gonna make you whole again? You swallow every bit of confidence there is inside my heart. You break the fence. I can't find any serenity when I'm standing at the edge. You choke me. You choke me. You choke me. Who is gonna make you heal again? Who is gonna make you feel again? Who is gonna make you love again? Who is gonna make you feel again? Who is gonna make you heal again? Who is gonna make you feel again? Hey, who is gonna make you love again? Who is gonna make you whole again? Hey guys, how are you doing? Sorry, I'm just gonna put some lights on. I'm sorry, I just didn't plan to do a stop here, so there we go. How are you doing? Hi, my name is Sacha TERRAT, and I'm so happy to be doing this second stream on the Reach platform, which is a new platform that I've been discovering now that I've been using for less than a week. And I'm very happy to be doing it. I wanted to do another one earlier, but I didn't have time. Hi guys, talking in the chat. So we've got Harmonica Love. Oh, cool. I'm glad you enjoy. I mean, that you find it interesting. It doesn't mean that you enjoy it, but if you're still here, hi. Hola Maria Zambrano. How are you doing? ¿Cómo estás? And then we have Emily. ¿Qué gesto? I mean, I guess that means, what the hell is that? So this is my music called Oceanic Trip Hop. So all the songs that you're going to hear tonight or today, wherever, depending on where you are in the world, they are my own songs that I wrote, that I produced, and that I composed and everything. So this is all my work. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I enjoy the skirts, and because I will tell you a little bit about myself. Maybe there were people who were here the previous time, but I will repeat again because I'm not sure who was here or who wasn't here. If you were here the previous live stream and that you are bored with what I'm saying, or if you're bored, period, just let me know. So yeah, I'm so happy you like it. Thanks. And yeah, so the skirt, yeah, that you see here, it's the reinterpretation of what we call in my island a manu, which is like a piece of fabric that you find in all the South Pacific islands, because I am from an island called New Caledonia. So if you haven't heard about it, please check it out, because it's really beautiful. And yeah, go ahead and go there. Although it's a bit expensive to get there, and that's the problem also when you live there, because it's also very expensive to get out of the beautiful island, so it can get a bit claustrophobic sometimes. If there are some island people around, I'm sure they know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, so this is basically a reinterpretation of the garment that men and women wear, traditional garment, that's some of the traditional garments, but that you basically find almost everywhere in all the islands, the manu or Pario. I don't know how you say in English. I don't know the English word. Sorry for that. So yeah, so we reworked it, reinterpreted it with my mom, who is an amazing seamstress. So hi, mom, if you're here. Where's Caledonia? So sorry. New Caledonia is between Australia and New Zealand, roughly. It's like 2,000 kilometers east of Sydney and just 2 kilometers north of Auckland. So yeah, if you have, let's do it. If you have, let's say, a little bit Australia here, New Zealand here, New Caledonia would be around here. But it's really small. It's like this. I don't know how to call it, like long island. It's just basically a very long island with a few small islands around them. So yeah, where are you from? Interested on you. Where do you live? Because although I'm from New Caledonia right now, I live in Paris, France, because as I said before, the island was beautiful, but really too small. I grew up there, I was born there, I grew up there. I came back after my studies because I studied in Europe, and then I came back to work for 10 years. And then I felt like I needed to move again because I'm already 37. If I want my music to be known a bit more than inside my country, I need to, work on that. So basically, that's why I moved to Paris 2 years ago. Midwest of the USA. Oh, I love the USA. I used to go there when I was a kid. We used to go there on holidays almost every year. Basically, I won't say that I've been everywhere because there are so many places to see in the United States, but thanks to my amazing parents, I was lucky enough to see a lot of it. So Midwest, what would that be? Midwest, would that be like something like Texas? Is that I suck at geography. I know that. If you can hear the ringing, there's somebody delivering some parcel. Sorry. So you're from Boston, JoJo's. Hey, LMNU, Boston. I'm not sure. I don't think I think I've been, but I don't remember Boston. I was really small when I went there. So cool. And what's the weather like there? What's the weather in the Midwest as well? Let me know, because here it's it's getting better. It's getting like we have 20 degrees Celsius, which is nice. So hence also the skirt, because it's lighter in the warmer weather. So thanks, guys, for being here, by the way. That's amazing. I enjoy so much talking to you. And if you have any questions, just like you're doing, don't hesitate to ask. I'm always very happy to answer them. Let's do another song if you'd like. Let me see. I need to check because I don't have the set list memorized. I'm sorry about that. This is very unprofessional. So what's next? Okay, cool. Okay. Okay, I'll do that song and then I'll do a little break and we'll talk a little bit more. If that's okay with you guys. And yeah, welcome for the newcomers. I see there are many people. That's amazing. Thanks for watching. It's almost... Yeah, it's really beautiful, and it's very special as a country because it's basically it's kind of the oldest piece of the world, of the not under the sea world, that's the oldest piece that remained untouched, basically, I think, if I remember correctly. So everything looks very prehistoric there. There are so many endemic species like flowers and animals. And the fun thing is, contrary to Australia, which is also, well, I mean, I love every country, but Australia has a beautiful nature. It's also very dangerous. But in New Caledonia, we don't have all those lethal species. We do have a few dangerous, like we do have sharks, but they are not that, that's not a problem. And we also have like the biggest natural lagoon in the world, because we have a whole coral reef barrier around the island. So it's basically, we have a big swimming pool around this big but not too big island, and there are not too many people. We're like 300,000 on the island. So yeah, it's kind of ideal, and I would recommend anyone like to come pay us a visit, because yeah, it's beautiful, and not too many people know about it, and yeah, it's nice. I like my island. I love it. So let's do a song called "Au moi moi," which I wrote about. I want to go. Yeah, we actually grow. We don't grow. That's also another thing. They are not like. We import a lot of goods, you know, like all the vegetables. There are no industries basically, and even if you can find some local produce, they're usually more expensive, although they've not been like imported. So that's, yeah, I know that's a 9F. But yeah, we don't, what we make, like, if you want to know like special stuff that we grow, there are like yams. Yam is like the traditional, the most important, how would I say, a root, or because it represents men in the cosmogony, in the Kanak cosmogony, New Caledonia. So this is like, there are like loads of festivities around yam. It's worshipped somehow, and everybody grows it. And we've got a lot of, you know, taro. Taro, is that how you say it? Manioc, I don't know if you know about it. Yeah, it is. But it's also, you know, it's cool. But I think the thing is, if you want to live there, and I don't know, myself, I mean, if you have a family, if you want to raise a family, I think that's amazing. I was so lucky to be, I feel like I couldn't have a better childhood and upbringing, and, you know, how would I say, it's very safe, but also very dynamic, and it's very, I don't know, it feels like you're safe, but you can also grow, I feel, easily. I don't know. But at some point, I feel like you definitely need to get out of the island. And whether it's having the money to go out every year, like on holidays, or spend a few years outside of the island, it's very important, because, yeah, you end up losing sense of also reality and a sense of connection with what's happening in the world, and also how lucky you can be living on that island. So yeah, sorry, I've been talking a lot. So I will do the song and I will tell you about it afterwards, because I feel like I haven't sung in ages. Just gonna drink a bit of tea. Let's do it. Black is the color of my skin as I'm passing you by silently. Fast as I'm tumbling in and coming around. No beats, and then I'll feel the void, and where I'll stand again, you cannot make it out, and then I'll hear your voice, and where I'll stand tomorrow, you'll never find. to waste to study me and watch me as I circle you all and move to the next galaxy. And then I'll feel the void and wear out. And then I'll hear your voice and wear out. Stand again, you cannot make it out. Stand tomorrow, you'll never find. And there you go. Has it stopped? I think it stopped. Good. Sorry, I'm just gonna check. Yeah, it stopped. Cool. Oh, so, sorry, just gonna catch my breath. I'm always out of breath after that song. Sorry. I'm never sure if I should put it at the beginning of my set, so I have all my energy, or at the end, so I'm not out of breath for the next song. So that's still a deal. That's still a question, dilemma. Thanks, interested on you. Thanks for your support. So, the previous song, Oh Moi Moi, was, I wrote it in 2018 when I read about Oh Moi Moi. I don't know if you've heard about it. Yay, thanks. But Oh Moi Moi is this interstellar object that we observed for the first time in 2017. And it was actually the first time that we could observe and measure, and we knew was coming an interstellar object, basically. So the scientist who discovered it was Hawaiian, so he named it O Moi Moi, which means the first one or the first messenger who arrives. And when I read about it, also because I like science and like the space and everything, that kind of boosts my imagination. But also I felt it reminded me of the way like songs came to me, or like inspiration for a song, that I saw it coming, I had to study it and see what it was before I forgot about it. So I decided to write a song both to celebrate the songwriting and the interstellar object, I guess. And it was Oh Moi Moi. And I liked the Polynesian word because my dad is from an island called Wallis, which is also in Polynesia. So I felt like a good connection with the word Oh Moi Moi. I liked it. It reminded me of the Wallisian language. And there are a lot of samples from traditional singing, but also dancing in the song. You might have heard of them. So there you go. Now let's do a little ballad to calm us down. This song is a song called 13. I wrote it, it's on my second album, so you can find it on all the streaming platforms. And it's a song about time passing, and I felt that, and it's about, basically it's my very own carpe diem. So to remind myself to remain in the moment. And there you go, 13. Buried alive inside you, I won't breathe again. You are lying, I should have never crossed, my friend. I know what's up. I'm flies in your eyes. I know springs past. Will they come again? Don't let it go. Don't let it go. Oh, don't let it go. Don't let it go. Those 13 days won't change a thing. 'Cause I've been there, and I already know how it feels. Don't let yourself be fooled by the numbers. You know in our case, it really doesn't matter. Don't let it go. Don't let it go. Don't let it go. Don't let it go. I'm gonna do another song for you guys. This next song is a single of mine called Silver Chains, and you can find it also on the streaming platforms. doors are locked with silver chains. My windows are taped, no escaping. My fingers are crossed, no trust in anything. My heart's a hole, come lose yourself in it. We believe every word springing from your lips. We can live in a world where we're tied at the hips. We will give up our minds. Do as you please with them you receive. When we leave, when we grieve, you don't mind. Inside those walls, our structure falls. I feed it too. On the other side, inside those walls, our minds will roll. So lean into its brighter side. By now you should have been aware of the consequences and despair. Right now you should be on your toes, dancing in the last remaining snows. We believe every word springing from your lips. We can live in a world where we're tied at the hips. We will give up our minds. Do as you please with them you receive. When we leave, when we grieve, you don't mind. Inside those walls, our structure falls. I feed it too. On the other side, inside those walls, our minds will roll. So lean into its brighter side. Inside those walls, their words will stall. You need it too. On the other side, inside those walls, our nature calls. So give it to its better side. Let's do a break here. Let me see. Oh, thanks for sharing. Interested in you. Is Ebony Star one of your friends? Let me see. Where am I? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you know what, guys? I'm gonna do the next song and then we'll talk after that one. This next song is a sweet song that I like so much. It's called Echoes. There we go. And we'll do a break afterwards. Tell me lives in my hands, and the softness of the light. Why can't I remember where did it all go? I can only see colors slowly losing their glow. The songs that I hear at night are the ghosts of our memories. Sometimes I feel alright, for it goes the voice of our memories. Your calls remain unwanted. You're home, but you've become so unwelcoming. Have we been torn apart? Do we just need a fresh start? I know you need some time to see there's no sign. The songs that I hear at night are the ghosts of our memories. Sometimes I feel alright, for it goes the voice of our memories. The songs that I hear at night are the echoes of our memories. Sometimes I feel alright, for it goes the voice of our memories. Okay, let's do a break here. I'm gonna put some. Hey, Rio de Janeiro. Oh, sorry, I don't understand. I can't. Maria Fernanda. BR, blah, blah, blah. And Niraj. Sorry, I can't. I'm only speak English, French, which is my first language, and a bit of Spanish. But, Oganaga. Sorry, I can't read that. How are you guys doing? Welcome to this live stream. I think we're pretty much in the middle of it. Thanks, Maria. So, my name is Sacha. My name is Sacha TERRAT, and I welcome you to this live stream. Welcome. If you want to ask questions, don't hesitate. If you can in simple Spanish or English or even French, if you know about it, and if you want to leave a comment. And guys, I know you probably hear that all the time, but if you want to support us as artists, one big thing in 2022 is to follow our socials. I'm sorry if you're not, I understand that you may not be a huge fan of it, although you might be watching this on a social media. But in our world, I know that we kind of have to have one, is have those Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. which is really cool, but also really demanding. And it's also now in the industry, it's pretty much how people will evaluate if you're a good artist or no, basically a professional. So if you want to support my music and my work, yeah, go ahead and please follow my socials. I post like news there, and you will know about my live streams there. You will know about my releases there, and you can like, yeah, talk to me there. I reply obviously to the DMs. It's not like I'm submerged by DMs, but yeah, so if you want to, go ahead. I do a lot of Instagram. If I have a preference, would be first Instagram, then TikTok, and then Facebook. Although I do a lot of stuff on Facebook, still. So there you go. This was the promo moment. Let me see. Yeah, the next song. Just need to check that out. Oh, thanks, Maria Fernanda, for clapping. So where are you from? Can you write? Oh, you told me. Sorry, you said Rio de Janeiro. Oh, Brazil. I've never been there. I've actually never been to South America. I haven't been there yet, but that's one of my plans because I love traveling. And yeah, there are so many. My sister went and she showed me some amazing pictures and obviously shared some beautiful stories about people there and how, yeah, like the warmth and the beauty of both the landscapes and the people there. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to being able to go there. Brazil, yeah, Brazil. Sorry, I my head gets messed up between singing and talking to you. I tend to forget stuff, but don't hesitate to remind me and to say, "Hey, I told you already. Pay attention." So, Maria, so you're from Brazil. Myself, I live in Paris, and I am from a tiny island called New Caledonia in near Australia and New Zealand. We were talking about it earlier. I don't know how this looks on your side, but if you have like the same chat box that I have, you can check it out and see what we were saying, basically, about it. And if you have questions about it, I'm happy to answer them and to say the same things. I don't mind saying stuff twice, three times, or stuff. I'm happy with it. So, what should we do? Let me see. I just need to check how many songs are left. That's what I was going to do. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, only 4 songs. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I have 4 songs, and then I'm gonna call it night for you guys, and I will see you again next week here, obviously. Because once again, I want to thank the people, Peter and Pablo, notably, whom I've been in contact with, but all the team behind this platform reached out to me. I think it's, if I'm understanding correctly, it's pretty new. I was lucky enough to be invited to take part in doing like this kind of beta testing and being involved with the early stages of its release. So I'm really excited because, you know, I've been doing live streams, obviously, like many people, not obviously, but I mean, you may expect that I have started during the lockdown. So I've been doing that for a year and a half, and I've been really enjoying it. So it's really amazing to see that people on the side of developing and app creation and software implementation are also trying to help artists get their music out there. And yeah, I think it's a win-win situation, so it's pretty cool. I get to like connect with all of you guys. I mean, it's always such an amazing time talking to you while doing those live streams. I've never had such interaction, so I'm really grateful and really thankful. In my hometown, I used to, well, I wouldn't, the thing, okay, so we'll tell, it's a good point. Okay, I will tell you a bit about that. The thing is, I started music really late. I started music when I was 20, 21. Before that, I had never sung or touched an instrument. I was in medical school at the time when I discovered that I was in love with music when I fell in love with it. So the thing is, the first thing that I wanted to do, I've never, you know, you've got usually the way I perceived it at the time, and that I sometimes perceive it, is that artists are people who usually say, well, I was always singing, and people were like, telling me how much of such a beautiful voice you had, or stuff like that. But this is definitely not where I come from, not from wanting to showcase a talent, but more like wanting to write songs. So I didn't go to, I did it, obviously I started doing a few covers, but immediately I started writing songs with a friend. And the first time we performed it, like basically, literally like 2 months after I started playing guitar, we had this little show in Toulouse. That's where I was at the time studying. And we played, like just the two of us. I had like no experience whatsoever of being on stage. I had no experience of music or anything. I would just like, I just went there and we did the songs that we knew, a few Coldplay. I think we did a few Alanis Morissette, because she was like the main influence for me at the time. She was the one who, when I connected with her music, in 2000, starting in 2002. And then over the few years after that, I felt really connected with it and felt like that's what I want to do. I want to be able to encapsulate my feelings and situations in songs and make people feel better with it. And that's basically how I felt. Like I was in medical school trying to, with the idea of healing people, but I had my own experience. In my own experience, the healing that I got from music and songs was so much bigger, and so like, I don't know how to describe it, but I knew this was something that I felt that this was something that I couldn't get from medical fields, if I may say, or practices. And I felt that's the kind of healer, or healer that I want to be. I want to do it through art and music, especially. So, all of that from your question, sorry, I'm going to get back to it. So when I was in Toulouse, I did my band, then I went to Dublin in Ireland to do some, 4 years after that I went to Dublin for 2 years to do some singing studies and some sound engineering and music production studies. And then I went back to New Caledonia, where I started performing, but directly as a solo artist with my own songs. So I wouldn't do open mics because we don't have that kind of stuff. But I would go to bars, and we have a few bars where you can just, maybe that's what you mean by open mic. But in New Caledonia, usually how it happens in New Caledonia, it's you book a night, and then tonight is whoever playing, that's this band's night, or you have two bands playing, Well, unfortunately, I didn't connect when she released Jagged Little Pill. I connected with it. I was given, like the friend I started the band with gave me Jagged Little Pill in 2002, and I remember being in my room. I was in my last year in high school. I don't know how that translates in English, but that's before going away to France and get into universities or medical school. During my last year of high school, I discovered Alanis in 2002. And I remember just sitting in my room and listening to the album almost every night while doing my lessons, and, and feeling a huge connection, although I didn't get it, because I was not used. This was literally the first time that I was looking at lyrics and, trying to understand the song, and not music be something that you have in the background or that you party along to, but something that I was listening to and I was paying attention to and looking at and scrutinizing. So I didn't understand the lyrics, but I felt that they were so well written, so healing. Like I didn't understand, like there were songs that I couldn't get the meaning of the overall songs, but I knew that there might be one or two lines that would, struck a huge chord in me. And I felt like this was so powerful. And if I could do that with just, one person one day, I wanted to try. And I decided, let's not do medical studies and let's do music. My parents were thrilled. No, but seriously, they were amazing. They've been so supportive. And thanks to this support and to a lot of work, also, I'm able to be you know, I've been making music has been like the only job I ever knew. Also with sound and being a sound engineer, but yeah, writing songs. Because I also write music for theater, cinema, uh, contemporary dance pieces, but also documentaries. So I'm still working with companies and people back in New Caledonia, which is amazing. I'm very lucky to be able to, try to build something here in Paris and in Europe, and but also keep this connection with all the people that I've been working with over the 10 years I worked in New Caledonia. So yeah, I'm blessed. But yeah. And where you live now? Oh, where you have? Oh, and where? So in Paris? No, the thing is, I arrived here in January 2020. Well, I decided to settle here in January 2020. I was here for 5 months prior to that in what we call a residency for artists, where we connect with other artists. And then I decided, yeah, I need to stay here. So I went back to New Caledonia for a month and then came back to Paris with all my stuff. And yeah, came back to also, I had met an amazing guy here, and I came back to settle with my lovely and amazing partner. So I'm very lucky. And so this was January 2020. But what happened in March? Yeah, COVID. So basically, I yeah, I things didn't. What happened is during the residency prior to that, I had made a lot of connections with people from like literally all around the world and in France, and we had so many projects. But this COVID stuff kind of killed everything, obviously, and people changed. Like people remain where they were, and we got kind of not disconnected, but we went with our lives and trying to do the best out of the situation. So, but now I know COVID is over, but I haven't had the opportunity to go and play because I I feel that when I do those live shows on my own, they work really well. They can work well for like a live stream format where it's filmed, but I feel like I need more when I'm doing live shows because I've worked for 10 years. I would the last 10 years I was working with a drummer, so that's what I'm looking for now, a drummer in Paris. So if you guys have any connections in Paris, please let me know. Hey, Hype Key, sorry I didn't see your message. How are you doing? Welcome. Oh, Los Angeles, I love LA. I want to go back so bad. The last time I was there was 10 years ago and I had a blast. I was couch surfing there. So, so yeah, what I was saying is I need to find a drummer, which is something that I'm looking for now. And yeah, and what do you do yourself interested on you? Tell me, sorry. I didn't see that message. Sorry. With the mask, sometimes I don't see the messages coming in. I'm sorry if I'm a bit late with answering. I have also like kind of bad eyes, so sometimes I'm like, who's talking? Is it the same message? So don't hesitate to add some kind of emoji at the end of your message so I can see that it's changing. Sorry, I'm very demanding. So yeah, I was saying it works well, those one solo shows for the live streams, also because I like talking to you, and especially when there's such amazing interaction as there is during those streams on Reach. And thanks again, guys. Yeah, I think it's okay, but yeah, for a show that I would do on a stage and people possibly paying for it, I feel like I need to offer more. Obviously, there's a lot of work on light. I'm also working with a sound engineer here on what we call spatialized audio, basically having music coming and sounds coming from all around you, which we did last year and was amazing. And I must say, works well with my music, especially when you have like, nature sounds or kind of glitchy sounds traveling. That's kind of, yeah. I'm really looking forward to being able to share this experience with you because I feel like it's really exciting to be in the middle of music, and I think people will enjoy it. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I need to gather before feeling like what I'm offering the public is worth. Because I don't feel like just me singing, although there is like, I like dance, I dance and stuff. I'm not sure it's quite enough. Yeah. But it's gonna happen because I'm releasing a new album, my third album next year, probably around March, and there will be a live show with it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now, is focusing on finishing my album, working on those live streams and meeting you guys. And I will be releasing singles until the album, finding my drummer, rehearse with him, do what we call a residency, where we can work over a long period of time and then do the show, release the album, and hopefully tour and come and see you in the US. I would love that. You're boring? Oh, don't say that. Oh, okay, cool. I love... the thing also is I love learning, so I would have spent... it's good that I went into working, because the plan was, when I went back to New Caledonia, I was supposed to go back to Dublin that was in 2009, to do more studies, but I didn't get chosen for the studies that I wanted to do, so I kind of was like, okay, what am I doing now? I guess I'll work. But I love studying, you know, it's so much fun learning about stuff and people, I guess. Okay, so let's do another song for you, because I have 4 more. Yeah, it's about like, I guess with the talking and stuff, it's gonna be like 20 minutes. So in a lot of my songs, you might have heard some sounds that you might not recognize, but that you might identify as being from the South Pacific Islands. And this next song is not an exception to that. You will hear a lot of sounds from, especially New Caledonia, sounds like vocals, that traditional singing style that we call ai, which is quite hypnotic and mystical, I must say. Trying to excited about stuff. Thanks. Oh, I'm only reading you, but you seem like very healthy and balanced. So I'm really confident in you being able to enjoy and do an amazing job at going back to school, honestly. And what was I gonna say? Sorry. Oh yeah, aye aye. Sorry, so traditional singing style, aye 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 aye. So, and this song is called Mother Nature, because I wanted to be like some kind of testimony. I didn't want it to be a lesson that I'm giving to people. I didn't want to point any fingers or to accuse or say, oh, that's bad. But basically, I just wanted to say, look, as someone who's grown and lived on an island, I can tell you that stuff about global warming and sea levels rising are true. We can see it. I know somebody who lost their house because of that, you know. So this is basically the song saying, look, this is our experience here, so yeah, it's true. This is happening. Not saying you have to do something about it, but if doing something about feeling more eco-responsible, I guess, or if there was a doubt that this was true, this is not. So don't make up your mind knowing it's true. So basically that's what the song is about. Oh yeah. That's nice. Okay, let's do Mother Nature, and I think you can dance a bit to it. I know my songs are a bit weird because sometimes there's like a lot of rhythm, so you feel like you can dance, and then it's like, no rhythm, what's going on? But that's how I hear music in my head, I guess. So sorry. And yeah, let's do Mother Nature. I feel the sun burn on my the seas, we see the signs, we feel the ground moving onto me. We feel the heat sneaking in our homes. We hear the calls of nature's wounded songs. We believe we'll never end. We seem to not understand. We will never make amends. We've made the choice to spend. Mother Nature can save us. Aye, 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 aye. Mother Nature can save us. Aye, 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 aye. Mother Nature can save us. Aye, 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 oh. Mother Nature can save us. And there you go. This was Mother Nature. Me 47ELW. Hi, first of all, Guido 743. Sorry, can't understand this cryptic language, but if you want to enlighten me, I would be happy to reply. If that's a question, sorry. Okay, what else do we have? Oh yeah. This will be a good place to talk to you about. New Caledonia is actually, so it's in the South Pacific, as I said before, but it's actually French. It's actually part of France. I have a French passport, so my first language, you might have guessed from hearing my shit English tonight. Sorry about my bad language, that I'm not American or English or Irish or Australian or New Zealand, from New Zealand, anyway, or any English-speaking country or Canada. I'm French, so the next song that I wrote that I'm gonna play is actually the first song that I ever released in French. A lot of people in France, usually when you're a band and you sing in English, people tend to tell you, oh, okay, because you think it's cool, or because you want, that's because you feel like you want to be international. Although I must say, not to defend myself, that it's not a question of being cool. It's just a question of I feel I've been speaking English since I was like a kid, because my mom's an English teacher, and I've always really loved the language, even when I didn't understand it, because I remember my mom bringing me videotapes from Disney animated movies, and they were all in English with no subtitles. And I was obsessed at the time with The Little Mermaid, so I watched like The Little Mermaid in English for I don't know how many times, but and I knew it, like only I knew the sound, so I would reproduce the sound, and I loved the language. So musically, I have always really had a good, huge connection with the language, but also the way it's used to write songs. There are stuff that I feel are more accurate, and when it comes to expressing feelings, I feel like you can be both accurate and efficient in English, whereas sometimes in French it's a bit, you lose the efficiency, if I may say. first movie I saw at the cinema. Oh, really? Oh, The Little Mermaid. Really? Oh, nice. Yeah, I think I saw it at the cinema, but you have to know that back in the days. Now it's not that bad, but back in the days, the movies would arrive in New Caledonia. I mean, The Little Mermaid, from the time it was released in the USA, like its first release, to the time it got translated and released in France, then we could get it in New Caledonia. I'm sure like 2 years had passed almost. But yeah, that's, I think, I don't know if it's the first, but it's the first one that I remember seeing. I remember very clearly that day. And yeah, I could describe it. I know who I was with, my cousins. And I remember, yeah, which cinema we went to, where we were sitting. Yeah. So, hi, by the way, it's CMAC. Welcome, CMAC. It's CMAC. I don't know how you want me to say it. Welcome. My name is Sacha TERRAT. How you doing? Where are you from? Sorry, a bit of air. Also, hi there. So, and also the mask that I'm wearing tonight is my dear friend Heliopora, which was made by my amazing friend and the hugely talented artist Karina Shoshtari, if you want to. You're good. From the Old Isle Alliance. Scotland. Ah, amazing. Scotland. I've never been to Scotland. I so want to go there. And yeah. Yeah, it's the, I don't know. That's what I picture, a bit grey, big, like, how do you say, meadows. I see huge meadows with beautiful grey sky and a bit of rain sometimes. Ah, love it. Yeah, I want to go to Scotland. How are you doing there? What's the weather like at the moment? Is it getting better? Because I remember, though, I know it's not the same, but I guess it's at the same height on the globe. But when I was in Ireland, I remember it being always pretty cold. Never like hugely cold, but always cold. So how is it in Scotland? Is it like always a bit cold? I don't mind it, though. I'd rather always a bit cold than always a bit hot, which is how it is usually in New Caledonia. In my island, we don't have like really a winter. It's always like the minimum is 15 degrees Celsius, and the maximum lately has been 37 degrees Celsius, which was terrible. I'm glad I'm not there. Yeah, yeah, but it's beautiful. I like this. I like the idea also. I remember being in my house in Dublin and, seeing like the grey skies and the green meadows and knowing it's really cold outside, but you're really warm inside. That's a good feeling that you don't get on the, like, in the South Pacific Island, because it's always too hot, so it's always like open. And yeah, in your island, a gallon of milk. Oh, how big is a gallon of milk? Sorry, we have different measure standards in France. I would say in euros, I'd say it's 5 euros a gallon. Basically, you take the prices in France, or I think it's, yeah, and you double them. Yeah, same. Fall, I like that. Fall or spring, it's cool. A liter of milk. Yeah, so that'd be 5 euros, I think. Like, uh, a can of Coke. A can of Coke is 2 euros. Sorry, okay. So, I'm sorry. I see that you got interested in you. You got your comment got muted, but yeah, I need to change the settings on my bot because I think it's too like strict. I want to go werewolf. Oh, nice werewolf hunting. That's nice. I didn't. That's well. I didn't like particularly related werewolf to Scotland. Is it like I thought? What is it like ghosts? But I didn't know werewolves were in Scotland. That's good to know. Okay, I'm gonna do that French song Lama for you guys, and I'll see you afterwards. I think you can dance to it as well if you want to. Au bout de la route, ils sont là, 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 là. Ne t'encombre pas de ces questions. Il n'y a plus de doute, tu y vas. Sous les décombres, avec toutes tes questions. Viens, viens, donne-moi la main. 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 Il danse et s'affaire, tu vois. Il s'offre et s'affirme, rien que pour toi. Dans le froid ou la chaleur t'étonne. Peu m'importe car je suis mort moi. Viens, viens, donne-moi la main. Viens, viens, donne-moi la main. If you think you can be my friend, give me your hands. If you say you couldn't understand, give me your hands. If you think you can be my friend, give me your hand. If you say you couldn't understand, give me your hand. If you think that you can be my friend, give me your hand. If you say you could understand, give me your hand. Yay! Let me see. Sorry, I forgot to, because this is a different setup for me. So I forgot to add the little lights in between the songs. Okay, and what was I gonna say? Yeah, a lot of part of some of the stuff that inspired me, apart from I've told you about basically my island and the fact that I'm here and the idea of being separated from your home, but also creating a new home and realizing that home can be anywhere and everywhere at the same time as you carry home with yourself. So thanks a lot, C-Mac. This song, by the way, if you like it, you can find it on the on Spotify. You type La Main. I'm gonna. How can I talk to you? Let me see. Private chat, is it? No. Can I talk to you? No, this is only going on the. Okay. Not sure if I can reply on a chat box, but yeah, if you type La Main, L-A-M-A-I-N, La Main, basically, and Sacha, not with my name because it's under a different, like my old profile, but it will be migrated to my new profile. You will find the song, and you can listen to it and like it and share it if you like it. So yeah, so I told you stuff that inspired me were like traveling, basically, meeting, realizing how we can be different, but that connects us, and differences can connect us as long as we have an open heart and we're interested in one another. I think it doesn't matter if we're the same or different, we can create connections and be, you know, good to each other, and not, or at least say, yeah, we won't hurt each other. And another stuff that really inspired me lately, and that is more in the visual aspect, would be drag, the art of drag. I really enjoy it. I really have a huge respect for all the drag queens and drag kings and drag artists out there. That's amazing, like what they're offering in the new take on fashion and identities, and the freedom also that drag offers in terms of, it's basically you can do anything and everything as long as you're pushing the envelope and incarnating yourself, like, I guess. And so yeah, I really like this art form. I'm really excited about the new news that we've got today, because I'm a huge fan then of RuPaul's Drag Race and the All-Star season, the 7th, coming up. And I'm so excited about the cast. If you watch it, if you don't watch it, I do recommend watching it, because, I don't know, there's a lot of stuff that really opens new ways of thinking and also new ways of approaching stuff. And I feel it's healing. We watch it with my partner, and my mom also watches it and she loves it, and because she lives in New Caledonia and I live here in Paris with my partner, so it's a good also way of connecting, and I really enjoy it. So yeah, that was it about the inspiration. Sorry, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to say. There was something else I wanted to tell you, but I can't remember. So, as I said earlier, for people who weren't here, I am working on a new album right now. So there's going to be my third album is going to come out, but it's not going to come out until next year. So, yeah, we have a bit of time until then. But I'm looking for. There are a few songs that I'm playing tonight that are going to be on the album, and others that are not, obviously. And let's do. Sorry, I was trying to figure out which song I should do, but okay, I'll stick to the plan. I'm not doing my new single right now. I didn't plan to do it tonight, but I will do it next week. So if you can catch my live stream, I'm gonna live stream on Thursday nights at the same time. So I will be here. And yeah, I will be releasing singles which are not going to be on the album. There are like a couple singles left to release, and then I will start releasing singles from the album, and then the album. So yeah, keep an eye on my socials if you like the music, if you like what I'm trying to do. Yeah, don't hesitate to follow, like, Instagram, like the YouTube page, subscribe to the YouTube page. That gives a lot of help to us artists, really a lot. Doesn't mean, I mean, it doesn't seem like it, but it really does help. So if you can take the time to do that, that would mean the world to me. And I'm gonna do an old song right now. It's a song called S&M. And you can find it on my first album, but the version that I'm gonna do tonight is a different version. It's, what was I gonna say? It's a new version that I reworked with a cellist, a cello player here in Paris. His name is Jen. And yeah, I'm really happy to share it with you. We worked on that like 3 years ago, but I love his cello part. So yeah, I'm happy to share it with you tonight. The feel of your skin upon mine, slithering up my legs, right through my mind. The taste of your lips running down my cheeks. How can you leave me begging for your embrace and tie me so I can approach you? Hey guys! Hey Ray Parker, how are you doing? Welcome! Oh, thanks! Hey Rachel, how are you doing? Thanks for joining us. It's so nice of you to be here. We've got a lot of American people here. I guess the timing is good for America. I must say, I'm not sure. I'm lost. I'm not sure which is the best time for us in Paris to be playing, for you guys to be comfortable in the US and Canada. And maybe, I guess it's also the same in, no, it's not the same time in South America, sorry. How are you, Rachel? How was your week? Sorry, I'm a bit, it's really warm here. Oh my God. With the lights and everything, it's getting way too warm. But this is gonna be my last song, so if you guys have any questions, now it's the time to ask them. But I will be back next week. I will be here again at the same time, 6:30, here on the social medias. Cool. I'm glad if I'm entertaining people at work. If you guys are bored at work, I hope I'm not boring you with my music. Cool. And where are you from? Oh no, sorry, I didn't see it. Was you interested on you? Yeah, with the mask plus my bad eyes, everything gets messed up when I try to read the messages. You're not at work. Yeah, I figured. I think I got that. But if people are watching at work, that's cool if you have time to do it. And don't try not to get caught. And let me talk to your boss. If there's any problem, let me know. I will talk to him. Hand out some free singles and free pre-order the album. Don't know if that helps. Okay, so I'll stop saying stupid stuff. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I have one more song for you, and then I will go and let you guys be. Yeah, that's. First of all, thanks, Rachel. Thanks so much. Thanks. It's amazing. Feels sends a lot of warmth to my heart. And thanks. Also interested in you. I would. That's actually one of the scenes I want to get into, like the drag scenes and like alternative and also a voguing scene. I guess there's something there that I could do with them, you know, like mix dancing with drag performance. And I love collaborating as well. I've done a lot of collaborations with different type of artists and like different fields also, whether they are, I don't know, visual artists or I played with a VJ, I did stuff with dancers, also contemporary dancers, hip hop dancers. So yeah, that's actually definitely what I'm looking for right now. I'm going to drag shows, trying to, create connections there. Hey, Reach Me, how are you doing? Hey, thanks for being here. And the Instagram, the person running the Instagram account for Reach Me is amazing. They reply so quickly and they are so looking after us. So thanks, guys. Whether you guys are many or only one person, thanks a lot. Oh, thanks so much. I try to, well, not that I try, but in a lot of the moves that I try to use, that I get inspired by, are movements from traditional dances from the South Pacific, mixed with some of, I don't know, I guess just basic techno partying, let stuff go. What I would love for people to feel when I do live shows or when they listen to my music or when I'm doing a performance is that they are they feel connected. you know, they feel like, yeah, and also you feel like there's nothing wrong with you because you can be whoever you want to be. And I feel we're so much, there's a big thing that we need to fight against in life is being put in a box and being, you know, simplified to an identity, any label, whether it's a gender identity, ethnic identity, or a culture, anything. And I feel like we're all individuals. We're as much different as we are the same to each other, and even between people in the same family. Like, and I'm so different, but I'm also so similar to them. So yeah, I feel like we need to recognize that more and be more kind to each other, and not fear difference, or not be afraid of things that we do not understand, or cultures that we do not understand, and yeah, look at. I don't think. Do people need to expand? Do we need to say they are not allowed to be in this country, so we're gonna take it, or they're not allowed to be in this, I don't know, space, so we're gonna kick them out? Is it really threatening to have people occupying a space that you don't really need? Do you need to reclaim it? I don't know. I think we should find ways to make room for everyone, and working together ultimately doesn't mean share. I don't feel it's like it's sharing, but it's also multiplying, like what you get in the end. I feel like also you feel like sharing although you feel like sharing something, in the long run you end up gaining so much more out of collaborating and yeah, sharing, basically. Sorry. Thanks. This is actually, you might have guessed, this is actually a rug that I bought, and I said, oh, I need to make a sleeve out of it because it's really, I loved it. So this was made for my mom, and was made from my mom, and this I ordered, and this was made by the amazing, again, Karina Shoshtari, who's a dear friend of mine and an amazing artist. Check her out on Instagram. It's her name is gonna appear down here at some point when it's coming back. So yeah, check her work out. It's really like crazy. So I'm gonna do my last song for you guys, and then I'm gonna split. I'm gonna go, but I will come back next week. Yeah. So I hope to see you guys here. Thanks again for all the interaction, for all the kindness, all the support, the warmth. Thanks a lot. Interested on you, obviously. Thanks for being here. You've been amazing. I hope to see you again. I don't know how you found me, through which socials, but if you want to find me easier, you can always subscribe to my socials. And guys, if you like the music, if you want to support what I do, the easiest way right now is either to listen to stuff on Spotify or to follow my social. That's going to give me a lot of help if you guys want to chime in and be of support. And but you being here, watching, listening, interacting, that's the biggest support of them. Also, thanks again to everyone. So interested on you. Same time next week, exactly. So that will be 6:30 p.m. in Paris on Thursday. So if you could check out what that is in your time frame. I like it. Thanks a lot. Interested in you. So, and also thanks Rachel's. Thanks Ray Parker. Amazing. Thanks Drembos. We didn't get to talk, but thanks for being here. Your sleep paralysis demon, is it? Inner explanation. Oh, it's CMAC. Thanks again, CMAC, for everything. And then we had a few people. Maria Fernanda, thanks. You've been amazing. Thanks for being here from Brazil. We had a lot of people from the American continent, and especially, and Jojo's Bizarre Plan from Boston as well. Thanks for being here. We had Emily, and Jojo's Bizarre. Yeah, I said it. Okay, and thanks again for all the team. 6 p.m. Sorry, interested in you. 6:30. That would be. I will post it again on my socials. I usually post a story the day before, or with a reminder. So if you keep an eye there, you will get all the infos on my Instagram. And yeah, this last song is going to be for you guys. It's a song called Your Love. And I want to dedicate it, yeah, thanks to you, interested on you. Thanks a lot for this. Thanks. So I want to dedicate this song to you all, Your Love, because it's a song about celebrating all the types of love that we have in our life, whether it's obviously romantic, family, friendship, passion for something, anything, love for animals, anything. So, and all the love that I interpreted as love for you, the fact that you guys are staying and interacting with me. So this feels like a heart hug, a big warm hug to the heart. So thanks again. Yay, hopefully I'll look for you, interested in you. Thanks again, guys. So let's do it. Your love. Take care. This time I feel seen so bright. In your eyes I cry, with understanding and never-ending laughs. Your words, soft as your skin, your world is full of stars, and we fly way above the ground. We'll always come around, but you give me something I never knew, and you keep me from swimming in the blue. When I'm with you, I see the light, and when I kiss you, I'm alive. When you hold me, I cannot worry. What a bliss to have your love, your love, your love, your love. My friend, you won't be beaten again. I won't let it happen. You stand stronger than the man. I really never bend. When I see you, I feel the sunlight. When we talk, I'm alive. When we miss each other, I know there'll be light. What would I do without your love? Your love, your love, your love. But you give me something I never knew, and you keep me from swimming in the blue.